player, man.
Second half, the offense team's a little bit more fatigued, and the offense looks better.
Veesaar the drop step, the spin, and up and under for the big guy.
They got some good clubs up top when you talk about Duke, and certainly you look at Louisville and this Carolina team. I really think they're going to come to really like what a job Thomas has done with that one. I love Fears. They're going. Are you kidding me?
Buccaneers has been really good.
Behind the arc. 2 threes made for Smith. Bogavats.
North Carolina starting 5, still without Seth Trimble, making progress though. He was at 5-on-5 practice yesterday. Tar Heels have fared well without him. Veesaar, nice turnaround.
This is where Carolina's good. Elite in transition, putting pressure on the rim. Making about a mismatch.
Three-pointer won't go. Veesaar in a good spot for the rebound.
Blake's got the assignment.
Veesaar will try 3.
They got the kick back at the top.
There it is. Veesaar buries it.
He was waiting and begging.
Trimble working against Mobley. Seth Trimble trips in the lane. Veesaar.
Like Veesaar, Wilson, and Trimble, you need those other guys to play well.
Yep.
Trimble gets the rebound. He can push the pace. They're so quick in their decision making when you have a trail shooter like that. Veesaar, perfect 2 for 2 from 3. And when East Carolina's playing fast, they find those spots. Nice play. Veesaar.
Veesaar going straight up with it. Got it.
Into that paint.
Good contingent here in Fort Myers. Veesaar. Rebounds on that possession alone. Bogavats.
Bogavats been quieter in this game. Good pass.
Night on the defensive end. Evans 2 feet inside. Veesaar.
He's got to sink down for a wide open 3 in the corner.
The freshman cuts the deficit in half. 50 seconds remaining. Veesaar 3.
We haven't seen a ton of Luka Bogavats today. Guy comes over from Montenegro. Nice pass.
Nothing run. Give and go. Wilson to Veesaar.
Bogavats. Veesaar, little 2-man action. Dumps it low. That's the height of North Carolina. Bogavats thought about it. Veesaar. 0.6 rebounds, 2 assists. I mean, and he's not even kicked it into second gear. The scorer this season for USC Upstate. Dixon. Veesaar.
Shot clock down to 6 as Williams watches on the Georgetown bench. Here's Veesaar for 3. See the pass once again. That pass was unbelievable by Malik Mack. Veesaar! Recent years, they're still a great program in Iowa State, right there with them. A great matchup Wednesday night, 7 Eastern. Veesaar, the low. Very well in the win over Kentucky. Not just the baskets at the end. Veesaar from Powell. Another finish. Carolina breaks pressure again. Veesaar is going to shoot a 3. He's going to make it.
On the big competition.
Here's Wilson with a touch, the 6'10" freshman from Atlanta. Veesaar.
But they've done a very good job. Everybody chipping in a little bit, handling the ball.
Veesaar showing some muscle underneath
The world. He made himself an incredible shooter. Worked at it, and he became, I mean, it's unbelievable when he became.
Jaron Stevenson watched by Carr. Bogavats sets it up. Veesaar inside, using collegiate basketball level at the D1 level, and has. It's the largest lead for Michigan State. Inside, you can see last year, they're top 40 so far this year. They've got some skill across the board. Veesaar steps back. Veesaar in the post, on forward. goes right. Some of that point guard skill ability.
It's the ability to read defense. That's a beautiful. They got some work to do right now against Sparty.
5 national titles for Dean Smith and Roy Williams. It's a heavy crown to carry. Here is Veesaar, and that'll help. Back it out. Veesaar for 3. That's good. Veesaar, Mitchell on him. 3 fouls for Mitchell. Veesaar spins baseline, but North Carolina escapes. Oglevat's feet.
And maybe showing man here. Veesaar. Next thing got taken away. Wilson again. Veesaar.
First half. Good look from the corner. Veesaar sharpening that thing up anymore. I agree with you. You strike me as the kind of kid growing up on it.
Veesaar. Going to work. Skip out. Evans right back to it with the left hand. The ball in Southwest Virginia is a grad transfer. Stops the Carolina run.
Now when he watches film, he'll hear my voice like, thank you, Tweety, for the name of that call.
Yeah, sure do. Love it too. Veesaar. Wilson. Double team coming with Brown. Veesaar.
It's 5 rebounds for his career, and he's going to help stretch the floor.
Speaking of stretching the floor.
Worked out for him.
And I assume it'll work out for Peterson as well.
They have numbers.
Veesaar wide open. Count it. Peterson came back in, but remember, Wilson has 2 fouls for Carolina. He's on the bench. Both of those things happening in the last few
Plays trying to get the ball inside early to Jaren Stevenson.
Evans scoreless in the first half, but
The most important thing is his defense on Darren Peterson.
Evans inside Veesaar.
They've not been able to get the ball inside and not been able to really penetrate this North Carolina defense.
Building and certainly the size of North Carolina.
John Shulman calls him our Jalen Brunson. Veesaar, that's 2.
Stevenson shows something here in his second half. Didn't hear much from him in the first. Veesaar. And we know about the portal. What I don't know if people realize is leagues like the Atlantic Center getting kicked.
38% from 3. Wilson ran into Brahovic. Give it Wilson.
Play at a slower pace, Carolina. Yep. It is to your advantage. Nice pass.
57. He attempted 30 free throws in that game and made 24 of them. Just 1 attempt so far.
Off his 8th rebound after his old Arizona teammate missed. Veesaar, Dixon, he's got it. Wilson feels 2.
There's that double team.
3 ball.
Veesaar, another one.
They're going to be on the floor. They're going to play hard. They're always in the mix.
To develop things.
Veesaar mishandled the ball a little bit. Had to give it up to Trimble. Trimble for 3. Yes.
Not going to turn you over. There's that Horns look with a cross screen with the 4 and 5 guy. Oh, 1-on-1. Great read. Royal move.
Royals do the things we talked about him needing to do.
Opportunity.
Evans lines up a 3.
He really enjoys being a part of the UNC community. That's why he keeps coming back.
Basket, and the Spartans refuse to go away. Wilson on the cut.
2 years removed. Young inside to Veesaar. Double team comes quickly. Leaves Dixon alone.
Division I era. NC Central moved up to D1 in 2011.
And I think Central's done a nice job, Doug, of taking the air out of the basketball.
Fieldhouse's name. And Fog Allen played for Dr. James Naismith, who invented the game.
And it's great to see him here.
Yeah, Carolina needs to take advantage of these switches, especially Veesaar.
Step back.
And with really good pace.
Entry pass and a Wilson.
McDowell, who sat out as a redshirt last year after getting a lot of running 2 years ago as a freshman. Council with a burst of speed, but not.
Games early in the year. The outcomes of those games shape narratives around teams and conferences, and then oftentimes give it to the big fella. Bynum's been quiet.
Nice help.
He doesn't turn the ball over. He shoots high percentages. He guards well. He's pretty athletic.
A career high 17 points last time out. Good rejection.
When the people are cheering for you, it changes your energy. And Evans able to see one go through early. Georgetown starting 5. He wants this to be a team that has an edge defensively. Williams inside Fort. Stopped by Veesaar. 2 minutes on the clock. Already will drive it into Veesaar. Has got 4th. Pierce skips it. Carr drives.
Simon as Draper attacks. Back to Cohen at the block. 5 to shoot. Cohen put it on the deck. They'll kick it out. Kim. Shot clock running down. Block. Veesaar returned it over. Navy on the run. Bonini leaves it for Woods. I got blocked.
Team that Hubert Davis was looking for.
Pressure broken. Good recovery by Veesaar to swat it. Dangerous pass. Dunn gets. Lattimore blocked. They have done a now. Carolina last February added an alumnus in Jim Tanner, class of 1990, the new executive director, or ACC Player of the Year or Final Four Most Outstanding Player, MVP of an NCAA championship team, or win an Olympic gold medal.
Got the ball pretty well. If you watch the game, he didn't get the same quality shots he had gotten in the first half.
Ferreira against Veesaar.
3 of that shot. They keep it alive. And now Smith tries to go baseline. It's the
Over a couple of times, and each time they've converted with 3s on the other end.
But Brahovic, number 32 in Brown, sets that screen. They're switching it. He's got a little guard on him. They've got to look to try to find him in the post.
Mitchell runs into a crowd. It's taken away. Sui on the floor. Charles will stop and go. Knocked away.
It's taken away by McCormick. Intercepted by